first season of Sports Talk, we are here to bring you another season. Welcome to Season 2 of Sports Talk. I'm your host, Rocco Law, joined here in the studio, my co-host, Brandon Hislop. Brandon, I don't want to waste any time today because we got a lot to get into, so let's get into it.
This fall, the boys soccer team and girls soccer team both won their respective conference titles. The boys defeated Herricks in the final round to earn that Conference A title. The girls soccer team completed an undefeated season en route to their second conference championship. Rocco, you had the opportunity to sit down with senior co-captain Ziyad Gawish. Now let's take a look at that.
We have a special guest joining us today. Let's welcome Ziyad Gawish to the show. Welcome, Ziyad.
What's up, Rocco? Thanks for having me.
So, Ziyad, it's been a pretty hectic past few days so far for you, winning the Nassau County Championship. Can you tell us, the first thing that popped in your head when the buzzer rang?
Disbelief. I can't imagine. We came into that game confident, but to not only beat GC, but to shut them out, that's something that I would have never thought would have happened.
Did you expect any time before the beginning of the season this year to be where you are now?
That's funny because the other day we were scrolling back up to a group chat and we called it August 23rd that we were going to be county champs. That was the first day of tryouts and we knew that our goal was to win the county.
How did the overall team effort and the group chemistry really coincide to contribute to this magical run so far?
Unlike other teams that we've been up against, I feel like we're more of a family than a team. Even before games, we don't say 1, 2, 3 Pirates, we say 1, 2, 3 family. We're all connected together. We all have our backs. So chemistry wasn't a problem for us. It was bringing our attitude and beating Garden City in the process.
And how was the atmosphere after you guys won, defeating the county rival Garden City, who always has a team to beat every year?
It was deafening. I mean, if you were there, you heard the fans. They were going wild. We were going wild. Everyone was jumping. It was definitely a time to be alive during.
And speaking of the fans, on Sunday you guys will face Amityville, the Suffolk Class A winner. And believe it or not, the school is actually sending a bus for everyone in the community and the school to help come out and support you guys. What will be the atmosphere there? What will the atmosphere there be like? And what do you guys have to do to beat the Warriors?
I mean, if it's anything like any other game, it's going to be wild, rowdy, and I hope everybody comes to make it and sees possibly a Long Island championship.
All right, thanks, Ziyad, and good luck on the LIC.
Thank you.
Now, Brad, I really want to point out something that's when me and Ziyad had the conversation and really stood out. He said that, on Sunday, if the boys really play their game and play their pace, anything could happen.
Yeah, Rocco, I mean, Chris Costu has really been a brick wall in the back for the Pirates, not giving up any shots. I was talking to goalkeeper Louis Luparello, and he said he likes not having a lot of shots. He knows that his defense is really doing the job and keeping the ball out of the net.
And Brent, for the girls this season, players like Luciana Ducate and Rachel Eisert, both underclassmen for this team, really helped lead the charge for the offense this season and really, gave them that push towards the playoff for the undefeated season. And one thing to really point out, they're both going to be returning next year, so they're going to be able to wreak havoc on the conferences for a while now. Now on to the national scene. Last Sunday, the Boston Red Sox defeated the LA Dodgers in 5 games to claim the 2018 Fall Classic. Brandon, is the 119-win Red Sox team end their season among the best in history? I mean, are they really better than the 76 Reds, the 27 and 98 Yankees, and even the 01 Mariners?
Rocco, the 01 Mariners didn't even win the World Series. I mean, no, I don't think they're one of the best teams. The Yankees had some really good teams in the past. Even the Red Sox had one of the best teams in the past with Babe Ruth. So I really think they're not the best team.
But Brandon, you have to agree. I mean, most of these teams, they come right from the history page. I mean, these are pages in the history book that you just can't contend with.
Yeah, I mean, the Red Sox had good players, but I feel like they didn't have that many great players. 2 great batters in the lineup, Mookie Betts and J.D. Martinez. 1 outstanding pitcher, Chris Sale, but no one else that really stands out. And I feel like a team that would be great would have more than 3 guys that really stand out. Rocco, what happened to the Dodgers in this World Series?
Well, basically, Brandon, the simplest way to put it is that they just didn't show up. I mean, it's obvious to see that they were overmatched. I mean, coming to the World Series, yeah, the Red Sox, they had some questions with the bullpen. Could they transition to the bullpen from Chris Sale to the bullpen? The hitters, obviously this season, the Red Sox lineup was probably the best in the majors this season so far. And basically, the Dodgers just didn't show up. You know, they were down 2-0 going back to LA, and right from the get-go, from there going from Boston to LA, that's a tough deficit to come back from 2-0. I mean, they win Game 3, but then they're up 4-0 in the bottom of the 6th in Game 4, and then they lose at their home field. I mean, right then and there, you just knew it wasn't going to go good for the Dodgers.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of Sports Talk for the beginning of Season 2. Make sure to check out our Instagram at BMB Sports for all of our sports update. As always, I'm Brandon Hislop, joined here by Rocco Law from BMB. We'll catch you next time when we're talking sports.